You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got
Bring
a
the
special
heat.
guest in the building.
Bring the heat, Charlamagne. What you got? Bring the heat.
Relax, white boy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Relax.
Jake Paul, welcome to the show. You were the first person that my son wanted to leave school to meet.
Oh, no way.
My son and my daughter's behind me. They're big fans. They subscribe to your YouTube channel. And
what's up, guys?
They really watch you. And they actually a couple times try to do some of your stunts that you do. They almost got their ass grounded. But we were in L.A. recently, and I was telling them where the celebrities live, and I was showing them, Calabasas, Beverly Hills. I was like, whose house you want to see? They was like, can we see Jake Paul's house? And it just so happened you were coming, so they came to actually meet you and take pictures with you.
Jake Pauler. Shout out to the Jake Pauler Army, yo. What's your guys' names?
Y'all part of the Jake Pauler Army?
I'm Madison.
Logan Madison. Nice to meet you guys. Shout out. Shouts out.
So where'd you get all this money from? Were you born into it?
He knows what kind of car you drive. He knows what type of house you have. He knows everything.
It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. You watch every day? That's my boy.
That's my boy.
You gonna let the white man call your son a boy like that? Wow.
Logan actually wants to drop out of school now, just like Jake Paul did.
Now, how did you get started?
No. You just gonna let that slide?
That's my... Shut up. Shut up. He started. How did you get started?
Squad, bro.
How did you get started?
Yo, I've been making videos since I was like 10 years old. So I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Kind of like the middle of nowhere. My parents were just like a nurse and like roofer, and I wanted to go to the NFL, and I was like playing football. My dad got my brother and I a camera so we could like record our football games.
Quarterback?
I was running back.
Okay.
I'm fast. But we took the camera and we like just started doing like whatever we wanted, like just like dumb stuff around the house because we were bored, and found out about YouTube, started posting the videos to YouTube, and from there like it basically turned into like this passion and like a hobby, something that we just did for excuse me, something that we just did for fun. And then like one day this like app called Vine comes out, and we like basically download it. I tell my brother about it. We get into a competition on like who can make better Vine videos. And from there like we just like started making these viral videos. Like we're spending hours and hours like putting into like these 6-second videos, and we're getting better and better and better. And one of them just like blew up one day.
You remember which one it was?
We basically like hacked Vine. It's like super complicated, but we like hacked Vine basically, and like from there it like blew up, and one thing led to another, and we just like all of a sudden started getting calls from like these brands, and we were able to like make money from it. And I was like landscaping for like $10 an hour. And they were like, yo, we'll start to pay you for this. And we were like, now, okay, so we can make videos and like have fun, but like we're 16 years old, like getting paid. We were like, yo, I'm down for that shit. Like, so.
I always wonder if guys like y'all have ever been inspired by Jackass. Remember Jackass?
Yeah. I used to watch it growing up.
Yeah.
I think bits and pieces of it, yeah. But it's like a little bit more like sophisticated. It's like, and for like a younger audience, but you're saying he was like doing stunts and stuff.
Yeah, at the crib, yeah. You got to be careful with that because kids will try to follow you.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Well,
we
that's
always...
why Jackass had the disclaimer.
Yeah,
there's no disclaimer on social media.
One time I get home, right, my son has the window open and I see eggs in his hand, and I'm like, what does this kid about to do with these eggs? He got in trouble for that one. But, are you ever worried about that, or do you ever get into any problems with, kids trying to redo your stunts?
No, but we say like, don't do this. Like, like we say like, you shouldn't do this at all. And like, I mean, I would consider myself like a professional by now, like doing like stunts and stuff like that. I've done like so much stuff like over the years.
What was
since
the
I
worst
was a
thing that
kid.
happened when you tried to stunt?
I've never been injured or anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't jinx him, Envy.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Now let's get to the money though. So you started making money off social media because you say you weren't born into wealth.
Yeah. So people like brands, like I've worked with like all of the biggest brands from like Coca-Cola, McDonald's, iTunes, whatever it is, and they basically like, I mean, it's like we have an audience. It's like the modern day TV. It's they pay us, and we basically do an ad in front of our audience and to our audience, and we speak to a younger audience, and it's something that like a lot of these brands have trouble like tapping into that
Reaching to
audience
it.
in an organic way. And
And
so
it makes
like
them seem cool because it's like they're tapped into what the kids are tapped into, and you already have that. So it's kind of like, oh, they're cool. They knew, they
Yeah.
do this with Jake Paul.
So you do a video every day?
yeah.
Every day a video drops?
Yeah, that's like my thing. It's called It's Every Day. It's every day, bro. And it's like a modern day. It's like the modern day reality show, really. And like it follows our lives, and there's drama and there's fun stuff, and we go to New York, and it's like our family, and there's all these like different characters and stuff involved, and so and the goal with that is like going back to like the money thing. It's like it's become like this giant snowball that just keeps on compounding like year after year, and I've only like gotten bigger since I was 16, and more views, and
How many subscribers you got?
I think I'm at like 12 million now.
And how many views a video do you average?
I get like, I think it's like 10 million a day.
Oh, so how much does that? How does that equate them? Where's the money coming
I'm
from?
gonna tell you why
Break down
Charlamagne's
the
adding
numbers.
that up. Because the Breakfast Club, we get millions of views a day. He's trying to see how much he gonna stick the company
Break
up
down
for.
the numbers for me. That is a fact.
I would say like the views for me is like, it's a part of the business, but it's like not the main thing. Like
advertising.
It's AdSense. I mean, it's like
Gotcha.
it's like Google AdSense, and you can get like anywhere from like $1,000 to like $2,000 per million views.
Oh wow.
And you used to be with Disney, right?
Yeah. So I'm in like the acting space and like doing movies, writing movies, like stuff like that. But I would say like the biggest part of my business is like our merchandising. Like the Jake Paulers go crazy over the merch.
What you wearing? You wearing any of it?
Yeah,
now?
I got it on now, just a little bit. There's like more designs there's more designs down the sleeve and stuff. But like,
Show off your merchandise. It's
bro,
the Breakfast Club.
I'm out
baby.
here. I'm out here, bro.
I'm out here.
I'm out here.
Is it your name? Like what is it?
No,
oh,
so-
it's every day, bro.
Yeah, this one, shit's flying everywhere, guys.
Put the condom back on the mic, man.
No, there's like, it says It's Every Day, bro, down the sleeves. It's simple.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to like keep it stylish for the kids. And like everyone loves sweatshirts and stuff like that. So.
Now you was
Proud
with
to pick
Disney,
your jacket up and put it on the back of the chair.
Oh, thank you.
but
Thank
Disney
you.
dropped you because you were bullying the Martinez twins or something like that.
Way off.
Break it down for me.
No, so.
You can tell Charlamagne read that from somewhere.
No, I mean, so I started on Disney when I was 18.
Okay.
And like love the Disney family, and like it was like a huge moment in my career. But I just like started to basically grow up. Like I was growing up, and Disney was like staying younger, and I wanted to do like more comedy and have more time. I was there like 60 hours a week, just like grinding on set, and I wanted to do like more of my comedy and focus more
Something
on my stuff.
edgier, maybe?
Yeah, not a little bit edgier, but like I just felt like I wasn't being like organic to myself, and it was taking a time away from my personal life. Like it wasn't healthy. I was vlogging every day for like hours, and then on set for like 10 hours a day, and then I'm like doing all this other business stuff and like traveling, and I want to talk, like I'm trying to like talk to my mom, and it just became unhealthy. And so it was kind of like this thing where like we just like grew away from each other, and it just like we both were like, it's better for us not to work together anymore.
Did Disney have all kinds of practices and standards, like in your personal life you can't do this, or when you're doing your videos you can't, like, I'm sure it's Disney, so how you represent yourself outside of there, did that matter?
Well, so I was like the first social media star to go on to Disney, and so it was like this new relationship that the entertainment space hadn't seen in general. Like, so there was this fine line of like, all right, well, can he record on set and like show what's gonna happen and put it out before their episode even comes out? And so like me being the first one, I'm like pioneering that space, and so it was like a weird relationship of like, what can I do, what can I show, what can I say, can I swear, you know, like am I able to film on set, you know? And so but it was a great relationship, and like I don't regret it at all.
Yeah, 'cause I think it was an article in Variety, and they said that they severed ties with you because of you was bringing a lot of negative attention to yourself.
Okay.
So that's what it was?
No.
Oh.
No.
he said it's
Because you know you got the standard
I mean, you're saying
line,
what the
which is-
Variety said.
The standard line is, you know, I want to go do other things, but then it's that could be true, but then it's another story. Disney got their side too.
No, I mean, I think like part of like me filming my videos every day, it took away, and like maybe they didn't like some of the things that I was doing. Like I said, I was growing up, and their audience is like 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds.
Right. What's your relationship with Gary Vee?
Gary Vee, that's my boy.
He invested in your company?
Yeah, he's invested in my company. I know he's always on here.
Yeah, the Gary Vee's
That's my guy.
Yeah, but you know, Gary's like a mentor to me. He's like teaches me about business, and he's introduces me to like the right people to talk to about different things, and he's an investor into my company and like really believes in our movement. And like sees the potential of like where this like social media space is going to, which is like it's just the start of it, you know, and like it's already so powerful, and there's like so much money to be made in this space. And
you ever thought about doing your own social space? I mean, because you were big on Vine, you're huge on YouTube, like your own social media thing.
I mean,
is that in the works?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've thought about it, right? But like people don't realize how hard it is. Look at Snapchat, for example. Huge, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden one day Instagram decides to make stories.
Yeah,
and Snapchat is now millions of unsold spectacles, stock plummeting. Like
they should have sold when they had the chance.
That's what I'm saying. Like they made their money though, but I mean, obviously, like Evan Spiegel made his money.
Vine
but
was gone, but it's coming back. I heard Vine 2.0.
I don't know about that.
It's a wrap for Vine.
Vine's dead, bro.
But that's not so you never
Like,
know what could happen. It was so popping.
For a hot second.
But there's a difference. Like there's a difference. There's like platforms that come and go though. There's always these platforms that come and go. But like I'm just sticking to like the ones that are going to be there. YouTube's going to be there. Facebook's going to be there. Instagram's going to be there.
What was your biggest check that you got from doing this?
Remember, the IRS is watching.
They cut them a check, so I'm sure they know.
I mean, what's the biggest check you've got?
Ooh, good question.
I'll answer that if you answer it.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Wow.
We'll pass on that question then.
No, I mean, but I will say,
like,
people don't realize how big of a business it is.
Right.
It's massive. Like, we've sold merch to like over 600,000 people and like 160 countries.
That's huge.
And like, we're just warming up in that space, and so it's like, it's powerful.
But you got a team, so you got people that you have to pay, salary, and all that.
Yeah, so like internally, there's like 12 team members, and then like including an external team with like tech and designers and editors across the world and stuff like that. Like there's like 40 people behind the scenes, so it like seems like it's just like me, you know, doing my thing. But there's actually like a huge team. I'm just saying with you guys, right? Like, people don't realize how deep the teams run. You need a person for everything.
Now, what did your parents think when you first started this? Because I'm sure at a young age you're doing this and you're like, all right, I'm going to drop out of school and pursue this. Were they like, I don't know, because parents obviously probably didn't understand. I know my parents probably wouldn't have like the whole YouTube, the money that could be made, the marketing, and all of that.
So luckily, like my parents were like so supportive of it. And I think the biggest thing is like I was like 17 years old, like making more money than them. And so they were like, yo, what is this? Like, run with the wind, fully support you. And we were ready. We were ready to go. Like, you know, they raised my brother and I really well, and so we were ready to like conquer Los Angeles, and they were like super supportive. And like now my parents are on social media. Shout out to the Pamsters. But
the Pamsters?
Pamsters. That's my mom's fan base. But she vlogs. You guys know about the Pamly, huh? Yeah. See, they know. They know. My mom's popping.
Do the interview.
my mom and dad are both popping. Like,
now you bought a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
They said you have a huge house in LA. Spent like $7 million, close to $7 million for that house.
Yeah.
You getting that kind of money off ads?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Trying to tell you.
Charlemagne the God,
Do you
bro.
have a mortgage or is the house paid for?
No, it's a mortgage.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to build my credit.
Yeah,
I'm young.
Nothing wrong with that.
Now the word is you have to pay for friends and features. They said that you had to pay Gucci Mane $250,000 just to do a song with you, or he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, bro. I don't know like where this number comes from or like where this rumor comes from, but yeah, that's what like people have been saying on Twitter and YouTube and stuff. Like just.
But most artists get paid for features.
That's what I'm saying. Like people were like trying to roast me for it, and I was like, bro. What like this music world, like everybody pays for a feature at any point in their career. Like if they say that they didn't, they're lying. So like I'm not saying I didn't pay Gucci. I'm not saying I paid him or anything, but like but there's nothing wrong with paying. That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't $250,000. You're saying it wasn't $250,000. That's a lot. You're saying it wasn't $250,000.
I'm not saying it was any number. Like, his daughter's a fan. Do Atlantic want to sign me? Like, Atlantic's been making up rumors that they signed me for like so long now. Like,
oh, so they don't,
there's a lot that goes into it too. Like, Gucci's smart.
Is it Mike Karen trying to sign you?
I mean, I'm not saying anything, but like,
Listen, just keep in mind they signed Cash Me Outside, girl.
But
you
they
don't
also
want to
signed
follow
Cardi
that.
B.
that's what I'm saying though. But like, there's motives behind like why Gucci would do it as
Right.
well. Like,
It's a good audience fan base for him.
Absolutely.
exactly, people don't understand that. Like, I just have a different audience than Gucci, and he has a different audience than me.
They overlap
and that's
a
why
little,
it makes sense to collab.
Yeah.
What made you
So
start rapping?
so it wouldn't make sense. So maybe you did sign the Atlantic, but it's one of those situations where it's like, let's keep it hush, keep doing what you're doing, because they've been doing a lot of deals like that. They'll sign guys off the internet and tell them don't say that they got signed.
I mean, that didn't happen with me.
Got you.
But yeah, that
That
sounds
there
nice.
is-
But
I
That's
don't
your
need it.
hit.
I like labels are dope, but like I would just do a distribution deal
Right,
with them.
because you have enough of a
I-
fan base that you don't necessarily need to sign, and you have money
and I
to
can front my own
finance.
money too. Like, I can pay for my own music videos. I can
can do
pay
your
for
own
my own
videos.
beats or whatever. Like,
he
I
got his own
don't.
subscribers.
You rap?
No, everyone's like, "Yo, this kid thinks he can rap." No, I mean, I like make music that has rapping in it, but like I also make country songs, and I also make songs like
What you mean? So like a DJ Khaled album. You putting artists together on music you're picking?
no. I'm saying like
You do any kind of genre.
I'll do any music, but like there's like a lot of the rap community was like going at me for like
You're a culture vulture.
they were like, "Yo, you think you're a rapper and like you think you're with like Gucci Mane and like all this stuff." I'm like, "Bro, like I just make music for a different audience, you know?"
Who's the audience? Do you know? Because I mean, you probably didn't know two black kids like that liked you, right?
No, I'm
So I'm
are
just
you
saying,
talking about?
who's the audience? You can't. You don't know who your audience is. You get 10 million views a day.
no, I do know my audience because there's like back end analytics and
Right.
like
They
it's
break it down for you.
yeah, and
where
like I
people
know their
live, the
age range, I know where they're from, I know where they live.
So who's the audience? Like, who do you target?
It's like I'm talking like 8 to 15-year-olds is like my core audience.
So that makes
And so
sense.
and so
there's
I'm
kids
making
of any race, everything.
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, that's across the board and it's like pretty even like male female. But like I'm also like making music for that like younger generation. Like I'm trying like to not talk about you know
Genres.
like gnarly stuff that like rappers normally talk about. I'm trying not to swear as
Like
much. and-
drugs.
yeah, like I don't
busting
want
your
to.
gun.
I don't want to like put that into my music. That's just a personal choice I'm making.
You're doing something that's authentic to you, like who you are, and
And I also
and
want to be a
being
good
aware
role
of your
model.
audience.
Yeah, I
You
want to.
You don't do drugs?
No.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
All right, I want Logan and Madison to ask a question because they were excited to come up here and they're big fans of yours. So can we please
before
give
they do,
them?
I just want to ask one thing. Are you worried about copycatters? Because it seems like this is something that a lot of people would try to do. You know, to almost mimic what you're doing.
I mean, a lot of people are. They don't know how hard it is, like how hard I work and how like smart I am about every single thing I do.
Most of the kids in your space are though. Like they you got to be smart to turn this into a business.
Yeah, but there's like there's like different levels to it. You know,
He's saying
I mean,
he makes it look easy, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes with the whole team.
well, I
of
think my
people.
brother and I have pioneered this like new YouTuber space. Like, I mean, we have, like, that's the bottom line. Like, tooting my own horn for a second, like my brother and I are the first YouTubers to ever make a come up like we have. Like, we've become mainstream and traditionally media famous off of YouTube.
I agree with that.
Now, is it true that 21 Savage dropped a merch deal with you because it was bad for his name?
No, I mean, 21 and I are boys, but like we've just always been like boys. But like we weren't doing any like deals and shit.
So where'd that rumor come from?
Bro, people got a rumor every corner
Does it
of
say
the internet,
anything?
bro.
We should have called him for change.
Who? Yeah, we should have. Why, are you and Post Malone really beefing?
So I actually Post is like the homie now. We actually like went back and forth
Post
on Twitter.
is trash, but go ahead.
I mean, he's number one.
Still trash. You can be number one and still be trash.
Numbers don't lie, bro.
He's trash, bro. Numbers do lie sometimes. Numbers don't tell a whole tale.
All right, well,
He doesn't like posts, as you can see.
It's trash.
But go ahead.
no,
I
but I
definitely don't
think
like his attitude either. I didn't like what he said about Justin Bieber in that new Rolling Stone magazine. Cause like, you know, Justin was doing so bad for so long, and now that he's doing good, like don't try to shit on the establishment that helped him turn his life around. That's whack.
I didn't see any of it, but
He's
I
like,
don't know.
I'm busy.
No, but I think like Post and I are like he like ordered some of my merchandise and there was like a little bit of tension for like a second, but you know it's not like we communicated about it and like talked about it and we're all good and like we have a ton of mutual friends and like I love his music, he's killing the game and like
Why was there tension?
because he like basically what happened was he ordered my merchandise and he like we brought it to his house and he got like super upset about that because
Oh, you didn't
he thought
mail it. He was like, hey, let's run away.
but like if someone orders your merchandise like
That's
think
dope.
they'd
the
be
owner of the
excited to see
company
you, right.
delivers the stuff to your crib.
that's what I'm saying but like that's why it was like he didn't really care but he did. I don't know.
Why? So you knew it was him when he ordered it?
Yeah, it like showed up.
Why is it? That's some douchey stuff to be mad at.
Well,
Like you went above and beyond with customer service and he get mad. Like, come on, yo.
I mean,
Serious.
yeah. Well, I made the analogy. I was like,
You
bro,
ordered
like
something online.
if I order Yeezys,
I
or
wouldn't use
some
my
shit-
real name then. I'll give my real address, give a P.O. box or something.
I mean, yeah, that's that was my theory around it. I was like, bro, like he would like if I ordered Post Malone's merch and he showed up my door, I'd be like, what's good,
Word
bro?
up, it's your merch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know it's coming
But
from
I
Jake
didn't.
Paul.
But I didn't mean to like offend him or anything. So like, that's where I think the tension came from. And then we talked about it and we're good.
Who is Rice Gum? And why is he your nemesis?
His
Logan,
name.
who's Rice Gum, Logan?
It's like their rivals. Like Team 10 has their own like type of thing, like their own house, and then Clout Gang has their own type of house.
Clap Gang.
A Clout.
Oh, I'm about to say, Jesus Christ, they the shooters?
I really do want Logan and Madison to ask questions because they're such huge fans.
So why is Rice Gum your nemesis?
I mean, he's not. He just he like his name is Brian, first of all, but Brian.
Why does Brian sound so funny?
Because that's what I'm saying. Like
That's my
it's a
brother's
joke,
name.
bro.
That's
It's
my
a
brother's
joke.
name.
It's a joke. He a joke.
Oh, Brian.
No, but he just talks like I'm his dad and he talks about me all the time and like
I'm his dad.
Oh, that's
that's
your
it.
son?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's at school right now, but I don't know. Like he just can't keep my name out of his mouth. I mean, I get it though. Like it gets some views and he pays his bills. Like
Do
go
you
for
talk
it.
back to him a lot? Or?
I have one time, and I ended his career.
But it probably kind of blew him up, especially in this era.
No, he's like
Like not getting views and stuff like
It's
that.
going down.
yeah.
Going down.
Logan, Rice Gum trash?
Yeah.
Trash.
That Logan gotta be Rice Gum. What's your question?
How do you pick who comes to your team?
Oh, good question.
Explain the team, because us up here don't know what you talking about with these team stuff.
Yeah, so Team 10 is we are a social media label, and essentially what we do is we find like younger creators who have a ton of potential, and we help them make videos, blow up their social media accounts, connect them with brands, bring them out to Los Angeles. We take people from like nothing and turn them into like social media stars.
Nice.
Oh, so you got a marketing company, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
He's like an
essentially.
A&R.
Well, it's like an A&R for social media because
Right.
I saw what Dre did with like his artists, and I was like, yo, let me mimic this on social media. Like he had his music and he had his audience, and he went out and found like Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, like all these people, and like brought them under his wing. And so like I'm doing the same thing, but in social media.
Who's bigger, you or VaynerMedia?
Well, it's like a.
Don't get scared now.
No,
Jake.
it's a different parallel. Vayner's like strictly brands, and we're more so like 360, like almost like managing talent in a way.
Wow.
But it's more of like a label, but for social media, and so like we're involved like 360 in their careers.
So who should we be looking out for next on the social media wave?
Ooh, there's a lot of people on Team 10 that are popping, but like
You got to think about who paid
shout
their
out
dues.
to Sonny Maloof. Sonny's blowing up. Justin Roberts, Chance and Anthony are about to start like doing Team 10 gaming. We got a lot going on. Like there's so many different people.
But how do you pick them? That was Logan's question.
Yeah, how do I pick them? Good question. I think the number one thing right now is like loyalty. We've blown up so many people and like literally made their careers, and then they're just like deuces. Which, I mean, it happens and it's going to happen and they're going to go irrelevant and like we're going to keep on winning. But like the biggest thing now is loyalty. Is like, who are the true ride or dies that we can have in the Team 10 family, because it is a business, but it's a family, and like we got to have each other's backs, and so that's what I look for now is like loyalty, talent, someone who's young and like wants to work hard, but like we're always looking for dope people for Team 10, so maybe you're next, bro.
Any other questions?
Is that why you asked that,
You just
Logan?
gonna let him sign your son?
Is that why you asked?
My son trying to make some bread out here.
Yeah, bro,
Let him
let him
sign
get
your
the
son?
bread. Let Logan get the
What
bread.
kind of man lets another man sign his son?
Okay, what's your next question? Tell him it'd be a partnership. Okay.
Partnership. But are you gonna add any?
There you go, Logan.
Are you gonna add any more twins to Team 10?
Twins?
Yeah.
Explain twins for the old people in the room like myself. What is
I've randomly manifested like a ton of twins into my life.
Oh,
Like
real
twin
twins,
people?
Like
Yeah.
twin people. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
women?
Brothers more so, like, yeah, some girls, but I don't know. I never know like when the next Team 10 member is gonna pop up, and so if it's like twins, then it's twins.
Now, how are you with your penis? Do you have sex with members of Team 10, or are you smarter than that?
I mean, no, not at all. Like, what about you?
I've never had sex with anybody from Team 10.
Well, you had a girlfriend. Are you guys still together or
I mean, I've had like I've
a
had
lot?
I've
You've had some girlfriend drama though.
Yeah. Everyone has, right?
Public, yeah, not as publicly as yours was though.
But do you sleep with members of Team 10?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is your brother allowed around your girlfriends and everything? And
His brother smashed his girlfriend.
Your brother had sex with your girlfriend?
I
Dope.
mean,
Little brother or big brother?
big brother.
No, you kind of owed him that then.
Why you own that?
It's big brother. He probably taught him how to box, taught you, made you
I
do
taught him.
push-ups.
I taught him.
So how'd he get your girl, bro?
Like I said, loyalty.
You and your brother still cool though?
Yeah. I mean, it was a hard thing for me to deal with, but like I just had to be the bigger person.
What was the scenario? Were they sitting around drinking? Did she always like him?
I don't know how it happened, bro.
How'd you find out?
You bring up these old things.
Yeah.
This is a great story because a lot of people
I know.
would stop talking to their brother. The fact that you and your brother still cool and can still do business shows that you were the bigger person.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I can't let some like random girl that I brought into my I brought this girl in my life, like gave her a career, gave her everything, like housing, places to live.
He said
like,
housing,
bro, everything, everything.
He said housing like she was a refugee.
Like
housing,
bro. Like I brought her out of the traps of Ohio. Like no,
Oh my goodness.
but like yeah, no, it was a hard thing for me to do.
how do you move forward now, like as far as relationships when something like that happens?
That's
Does it affect you as far as dating in the future and your relationship with your brother? Is it like a long term? Now I can't trust anyone. Now I don't want my brother around my girl. Like now what happens?
I think it's being more careful about like just. I think I'm a lot more careful about everyone in my life now, because there's been like so many. I mean, it's just like anyone coming up. Like you're gonna weed through who like is actually there for you and who's not. And I'm only 20 years old, so like I've had to like learn it super fast. But yeah, like I mean that's life.
That's a great lesson to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get your heart broke. Did you love her?
Oh,
Can I have a hug, bro? I need a hug.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a lot of racial tension in the world. Why not hug him? You know what I'm saying? I don't
Now,
wanna-
Madison, did you have a question?
Madison says she's good. You got a question?
I'll answer one more.
Hey, you ask one more.
Are you ever gonna put out the third verse?
Third
Third verse of what?
See, he knows.
Of the what?
We don't know. Third verse of
The
what?
third verse explains like what we were just talking about.
About your brother banging your girl.
So you did a third verse, but you didn't put it out yet. It's ether. You really getting at
Oh, you
your
did a
brother?
diss record to your brother?
It's not no.
He made a diss record about his brother, then his brother made one back, and then he was gonna make one, but
He never put it out.
never put it.
Did your brother start the song off by saying, "That's why I fucked you, bitch, you rich motherfucker"?
Charlamagne, you're so aggressive. No, yeah, I mean, yeah.
So you never gonna put it
No,
out?
like literally, yeah.
That's how you started?
Yeah,
it?
my brother's a dick, basically.
Really? Like he let
I mean,
you,
he's funny, but like he's a dick.
like he let you know the details, like with the pimples on the booty, like you knew marks on her body that Only you saw, but
All
he
right,
saw.
Charlemagne.
You're getting aggressive, but yeah, I mean, if we're getting real, bro. I'm down to get real. Like I'm a real person, so I mean.
But did it hurt your feelings like that? Like,
I mean, I feel like we shouldn't talk about it anymore. It's like it's so over. Like I'm so past it. I'm like I had to be the bigger person in the situation, and I mean, people don't even know the
I can tell by the way
story.
you're fidgeting, it still
People don't even know.
bothers you.
People don't even know the story. So I think that's why.
Now, what you bullied the Martinez twins? What was that about?
Going back to that.
I mean, I didn't, but yeah,
They said you did.
yeah. But people say, I mean, it's like
What were they upset about?
they they basically didn't understand, like there was a language barrier, and like they didn't understand that, like
Why you an asshole? Why are you laughing?
Yeah, the same reason you laughing.
no, that like there's a lot that goes into it, but like at the end of the day, it was just a miscommunication, and
So they can't speak English at all?
no, they can, but like when I first met them, that I couldn't speak English with them. Like I was like the one who like was helping them like learn English, and it was a miscommunication. But at the end of the day, like we were both again going our separate ways, and I wish them the best of luck, and we're just out here.
So what did they think you said?
I have no idea. Like I haven't, like I don't understand. Like I've tried to like communicate with them, and they like don't even
Speak English.
yeah, no, they don't even like reach out to me. They don't even like
They
say
never
anything
responded.
back.
They
Like
never
that's what I'm saying. Like Big Sean, I think, has a song where it's like, I wake up one day on Twitter to see some beef, and like it all could have been fixed with a 5-minute conversation. And it's like the same. It's the same thing. It's like,
So you do try to. I get that you try to communicate with people. That's what it seems like to me. Like you do reach out to people to try to keep the lines of communication clear.
yeah.
You're not above that.
No, I mean that's being the bigger person, and like
Right.
they're just. I understand where they're coming from. They're young. They're making money. This is the whole world's new to them. But at the end of the day, like I have bigger things to focus on and bigger fish to fry, and like I'm not gonna like sit here and like be mad at them. Like they can do whatever they want.
Does it discourage you from signing any other Spanish people or
I think it's like
Latino people.
Latino
Charlemagne.
people?
no. I think it's more about like it discourages me from like signing people who
don't speak
are gonna
English?
like backstab me eventually. You know what I mean?
It's like more money, more problems here.
It's so true. It's
So-
so true.
So you think they backstabbed you just because they thought they were getting bullied? 'Cause I think a lot of times, even if you are bullying somebody, that may not be your intent, but your actions may say different.
I mean, me like pranking them isn't a form of bullying.
What was the prank?
Like we prank each other all the time.
Did it have anything to do with their ethnicity? What's the
No,
word?
not at
Ethnicity.
Charlemagne.
Ethnicity?
No, not at all, bro.
Did
Not
you-
at all. You're digging. You're digging,
just
bro.
asking,
You're
just
digging. You're
just
you're trying to get those. You're trying to get those views, bro.
Nah,
You're digging
just
for the
asking.
drama.
No.
You know what you're doing. You're a smart guy.
I don't even know who the fuck the Martinez people are. I'm asking questions. I don't know you.
No, but you're smart. You're digging. You're trying to get those views, bro. You want this to be the thumbnail. I see your guys' thumbnails. Cardi B talks about Offset dating. Like you guys got those thumbnails. Game strong. Thumbnail game
Oh,
strong.
I see what you're saying, like the headlines.
Headline.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna put.
That's you're trying.
I'm gonna put Jake Paul says he cut Martinez brothers because they don't speak English. That is the thumbnail.
Oh my goodness.
That's clickbait. Then.
That's the thumbnail.
No, but we're already spending too much time on it.
Right. And now, like I was just saying, more money, more problems. Do you feel like that as far as life right now? Because you do have a lot of like great things happening.
He's doing
but
great. He's 20 years
again,
old.
But again, there's a lot of rumors. I'm sure it gets annoying, and then just like you said, the
That comes with the
backstabbing that
territory.
happens.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. I
Mm-hmm.
do feel like I have been like put through a lot in a short amount of time, but like it's only made me stronger, and I'd rather go through it now than like and know and get like all the stars aligned, and then have it be like something that I'm learning later in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good to learn the lessons early, but it never
Yeah.
stops though. That's
Right.
the thing. None of this will ever stop.
Not at all.
It's just about like I say, like it's my saying, like it's about getting better every day. All I can do is learn from my mistakes and get better.
Have you ever read the 4 Agreements? Do you read?
Yeah, I read, but I didn't read that.
You should read the 4 Agreements. That's one of the 4 Agreements. Always do your best.
Well, thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate you coming on
Yeah,
through.
thank you guys.
And
Yes.
good luck with everything.
And thank you to our
Booming.
special
It's not
guest
too late to
interviewers,
donate.
Logan and
Yeah, and Madison over
It's
there.
not too
Shout
late
out
to donate
Jake
to change for
Paulers.
change either.
Oh yeah, he did donate. Let me see, $86,000 to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Dope.
So he's giving back as well. And we appreciate you for joining us.
Thank you, man.
Jake Paul.
Thank you, guys.
You gonna tell your people to turn into the Breakfast Club? Tune into the Breakfast Club?
Yeah, I'm down.
You think?
They're gonna come already. I bet
Right.
I bet you this will be one of your most viewed videos.
You think so?
I'll put money on it.
I think our most viewed video was Birdman.
How many
Birdman.
views?
70 million.
70 million. Yeah.
Oh shit. On an interview though?
He said, "Oh shit."
Yes.
It was an interview, but it didn't last.
was
that
only
long.
2 minutes.
It was
It
like
was 2 minutes, 20
That's when he
seconds.
walked out. Did you see it? That's when he said,
I didn't see that
Oh, you
one.
finished? Are you done?
70 million
70 million.
views.
That was our most.
Guess how much money we made off of it?
How much?
$0.
Why?
Baby? Because somebody gonna get audited. That's why.
That's all that money
That's
comes from.
why.
But then,
Somebody
yeah,
gonna
we
get
don't get that
audited.
money, though.
That's why.
I can come
Paul?
in for a consultant meeting if you want.
I have no problem with that, young man.
absolutely.
You know
Now,
that
what
might
I'm
not be a
saying?
bad idea.
It's not
Not at all.
It's not about age. It's about experience.
There you go.
I have no problem with that.
Well,
And
Jake
I'm gonna be
Paul-
honest, man. You're not the douche that I thought.
Who said he was a douche?
A lot of people telling me he was gonna be a douche. Yeah, I was like, I don't listen to what people say.
People misunderstood Jake Paul.
And Jake Paul thought you was gonna be a douche, right?
Really?
He was
came
right
in
about
here
that.
all
That's what I'm
amped, like, bring it,
saying.
Charlamagne. I'm like, relax.
Bro, because that's what everyone's like.
Exactly.
Everyone tries to cook me. I mean, you guys brought it up like later in the interview, but like, there's just so much stuff to bring up.
I can't cook you if I don't like know you. Like all that's just rumors.
So you're not a Jake Pauler?
No, not at all.
All right.
All of that is just
will
rumors
be
to me.
Can you like and subscribe, please, or no?
I'm definitely going to tune in
He's
to see what
going
you're
to.
doing. I'm
Trust
going
me.
to tell you that much. But I don't subscribe to anybody on YouTube. Not because I just don't. I'm not on YouTube like that. But I don't listen to no rumors or anything about people because I get the same type of shit. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, sit down and have a conversation with a person first and see where they at. Because the things that's going to happen when this interview comes out, it's going to be people that say, oh, he's full of shit. And then there's going to be people that say, oh, I like Jake Paul.
Yeah.
That's just the way the game is.
Yeah. You can't please everyone.
Nope.
Not at all.
So just do you. Be yourself, kids.
There you go. Well, it's Jake Paul. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.